Bear with me. I'll just take this up, then I'll bring it into the glass and room and whack a layer on it. Now, I'll turn this fan off in a sec because it's a bit noisy. You can't quite hear me, but bear with me. Right, so I'm just taping up for a cut lap. So I'm just doing a cut lap here, and this will have a very nice inline I'll put on it for him as well. So it's going to have two shades of this colour, darker one on the bottom and the lighter one on top. And yes, I'll have the lighter one on top. I'll move over to the other stand shortly. I'm just putting the tape down. Bit of rain today, nice cool weather. I keep my room air conditioned, so it doesn't normally affect me if it's cold weather. This particular board is for Phil. My fish burger, and Bill sent me a photo of the sort of coloury lights, and it was tinted, so I just do it in tint. And then I'll just put a nice pin line on the top. Probably maybe a white pin line, or it'll look quite nice. Where the colour goes from the light to the dark. Sorry, I'll just turn that fan off now. I'll be over there in a second. Bear with me. Now I'm going to start doing a lot more videos on YouTube for a while, because I mean, I think the good thing about it so far is I know you get a lot of shit on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, but I just want to changed it up a bit. This is more about just providing videos for people that want to see board making get done. Nothing more than that. And right, pull my cloth out. So I just set the camera up a bit better. There we go. Yeah, so anyway, this is just a bit of a change. I know I did a lot on Instagram, but this is actually now linked to my website. That's why I'm doing this. So if anyone happens to click on my website, they will see this live video playing of me working. Now the whole idea of having these live videos is to show that we actually make the boards. I'm not sending them to a glass shop or anything like that. So when you buy a board of my name on it, I made the whole lot, okay? So that's the whole idea of this. I know a lot of people send them off to glass shops, but I've never been into that. Every board of my name on it, I've actually glassed. So there isn't a Peter board out there that someone else's glass. I've done them all since 1984 or whatever. That's more what we're trying to do. Trying to establish the fact that who the checkbook board makers are and who the real board makers are. But anyway, expose the frauds, I suppose you could say. Now I'm just getting this set right. Go. Just checking my lap. Now this one I'll do a little bit different. When I do trim it, I won't be trimming it into the lifting it up. I'll just be trimming and cutting straight into the foam. Just to get a neater cut, because it's going to have a pin line. It's only when you don't have a pin line that you lift it up, but this is going to be hidden. There we go. Righto, I'll get this done quick. Now, let's get this on like Donkey Kong. Now I mixed up the resin already, the colour, we did it yesterday. I will eventually, once I get the cover for my phone, I'm going to have the POV on my helmet. So, right, so this is a nice brown. Now it's a coolish day today, so I'll bump the hardener up a little bit. And there's no real technical parts to it, you just... I know a lot of people go overboard with a lot of the technical side of it. The reality is, I just put a fair bit of hardener in, more than what most people would ever use, but I'm going to be very quick. This is going to be Very quick glass job. There we go. Righto, let's go. Done, done, and done. Spread it out quick. Now I'll do this one a bit different. Normally I'd wet the lap straight away, but what I'm going to do, I'm just getting all the resin out so I normally don't do it this way. I normally probably, when it's clear, but because I'm trying to make sure the rail's perfect and no dry spots, I'm doing it this way. So your method can change from time to time. Okay, you don't have to stick in the one way of doing something. You've got to learn to adapt. And all I'm doing here is making sure my rail is completely wet. So when I go to do the rail, I'm not going to have any dry spots. Alright, so I'll put that on, go. The rail's pretty well, it's a bit back to front this way I'm glassing this one, but as you'll see there'll be a reason for it. The Kolon glass is a little bit of a pain in the ass. It is a bit of a challenge to use, but you end up with a stronger surfboard, so I think that's just way worth the inconvenience of glassing it when you have a stronger surfboard for your clients. There we go. So that's that. Now just spread this out. There we go. And the other side. I did this one a little bit quicker, as I said, I was going to glass it quicker. Go. Just do one quick run around. And what I'm trying to do is, it's a bit cooler today, so I just wanted to make sure it's not going to take forever to go off. So I just bump the hardener up a bit. I've got that down. I did it extra wet, this one, because as I say, I want the colour to be no dry patches or anything like that. You can get that sometimes with the lighter colours. You just got to make sure it's completely wet. Right, so that's the first bit done. Right, so I'll just do the second bit, make sure it's all perfect. Go over with the squeegee. Make sure there's no darker spots. No, that all looks good. There we go. Now I'll do one lap around the rail. No? So just making sure it's cloths down nice and tight. This is all good. Righto, so it's probably not far on going off. So what I do now, just clean my hands. Clean my squeegee. There we go. Now, just got to get my extra bit of cloth here. Because you have this little V section at the back here which never wets out. So I'm going to put this bit of cloth right here. And this is gelled already, so I've done well. There we go. One last check. So I get a bit of fresh air in here. One last go around the rail. As I say, this is a hot mix. This went off really quick. Which I wanted it to do. I don't tell people to do hot mixes because it normally ends in tears. There we go. Dawn. Beautiful. Right, I'll just clean this up and we'll have a look. There we have it. Not bad. So let me check the nose here. So I just wanted to make sure there was no funny bits on the rail. That all looks beautiful. Okay, let's have a look. Clean my hands. As I said, this was a super hot mix. Do not do this at home. Now, a bit of talcum powder on the old hands. Right, so I'll give you a look at what I've done. There we go. That's the colour. It's sort of a liquid amber colour. Looks good. Nice. Very nice. And as you can see, lap, beautiful. Nice and not too wet, not too dry, sorry. Beautiful. There's that extra piece of cloth you put in there so you get the proper strength in your lap underneath there. A lot of people leave it cut out and that's why their board's cracked there, or they do it to a point. No, you've got to have cloth in this part here. Very important. Anyway, I'll trim this lap in about 20 minutes in our mix.